Hi, this is Manmata Krishna. You're watching Manmata Krishna Food Tech channel. Now today's topic is different kinds of food frauds. Since the last decade, so we have observed many kinds of food frauds. All food frauds, the main motto, the main intention is to gain economically. In this video, we will discuss about 7 different kinds of food frauds. Now let us start the video. The first type of food fraud is dilution. Yes. Mixing of a high value liquid ingredient with a liquid ingredient of low value. That is one kind of food fraud. For example, so honey is mixing with sugar syrup. That is the dilution of cheaper value of liquid. And the second best example is you all experiencing. So diluting the milk by adding water. That is also the dilution food fraud. Dilution of fruit juices with water or some flavoring agents. The second one is substitutional food fraud. Yes, replacing of a food ingredient or food product with a lower value of food ingredient or food product. So that is called substitutional food fraud. The best example in food industry, especially seafood industry, if you can replace sea cod, sea white shrimps with Vietnamese shrimps, because sea white shrimps is costly than cultured Vietnamese white shrimps. That's the best example. And another example is, few years back, you all know that is a big news in Andhra Pradesh. For offering prayer, for offering Deeparadhana at Annavaram Satyanarayana Swami temple, so the ghee supplier, who supplies the ghee, mixing with animal fat oil for economic gain. That is one kind of substitutional food fraud. So what he did, he mixed animal fat oil in the ghee. So that is one kind of food fraud, substitutional food fraud. And even in sunflower oils also, in market, sunflower oil is partially mixed with mineral oil. A sunflower oil or any groundnut oil or sesame oil, all are partially mixed with some kind of vegetable oils. Vegetable oil is very cheap. This is the best example of substitutional food fraud. Third type of food fraud is concealment. Yes, hiding the low quality of food products or food ingredients. For example, chicks, poultry. So the chicks, for rapid growth or to fight against diseases, so the farmers, farmers are injecting steroids, hormonal injections to the chick legs, muscles. So economic gain purpose. So these hormones having adverse effect, especially on the women. Why? Because the people who are eating chicken, especially the people who are eating chicken legs, are very prone to have some endocrinal problems. Yes, you have seen many of the people who are suffering with thyroid gland problem, especially in women. Why? Because whenever we are purchasing the chicken, we must avoid, or we have to rethink, and we have to assess, and we have to follow the advisories. Unlike developed countries, in our country, there are no any much awareness to the common man or to the public. The government institutions should make them aware and should put the advisories at frequent intervals. Example is harmful food coloring agents applied to fresh fruits to cover the defects. Yes, that is also one kind of concealment. Whenever you purchase any apples, mostly nowadays people are lured to purchase imported apples instead of purchasing Simla apples or our domestic apples. Exotic apples people are luring. Mostly exotic apples have been coated with paraffin because to look like a fresh. So whenever we purchase the material, that is also one kind of food fraud. Concealment, that kind of food fraud is called as the concealment. So we have to check the apple and we have to scrap the surface of the apple if you found any wax, and you have to reject the product. Now the fourth type of food fraud is mislabeling. Placing false claims on labels to gain economically. The best example is organic claim for non-organic products. That's the best example of mislabeling. And another best example of mislabeling fraud is to change the expiry date or something, date of manufacturing, so to gain economically. So if the product is going to expire, then simply they will change the expiry date. That is also the mislabeling fraud. Fifth type of food fraud is unapproved enhancements. Yes, nowadays these are all unapproved enhancements, more frequently we have observed across the globe. The best example is of unapproved or undeclared food or food ingredients into the product to improve the quality attributes. That is the unapproved enhancements. For example, a few years back in China, to increase the protein content in the milk powder, so the melamine powder is added into the milk powder to gain economically. That is the best example. And another best example of unapproved enhancements in the food is adding of Sudan dye in foods like vegetable curries and in foods like non-vegetable curries, and Sudan dye especially cheaply available, and countries like India is importing, adding the dyes for the textile industry. Orange or red color Sudan dye is, and to add the color for the textiles and to add the color for the plastic industry is also importing. But unfortunately that Sudan dye is misusing and applying for chili powder to look brighter, and some other vegetable recipes also to look brighter. The Sudan dye is using, which is a carcinogenic, which is very harmful to human being. That is the one kind of unapproved enhancements of food fraud. Number 5 type of food fraud is counterfeiting. Yes, so counterfeiting means nothing but copying of brand name, packaging specifications, or processing methods, or ingredients, and producing the product. For example, copies of popular foods not produced with safety assurances. The recent evidences was occurred in European countries. Nestle chocolate bar was counterfeited by cheaply produced chocolate bar, labeling as the same like Nestle. In India also such kind of incidents are many, but not coming to the records. Then the last one is grey market or diverted products. Products traded outside the authorized manufacturer's channel. For example, for grey market product is the food product allocated to one country appeared in another country. For example, one food product allocated to appear in Singapore, but which has appeared in India. That is the grey market or diverted food fraud to economic gain. That's all about the video, friends. If you like the video, click the like button and share it to your community. Subscribe my channel for regular updates. Thank you.